in the mood to rest, eh? That's the spirit. Siralim is an ever-growing kingdom, Tran, but I know it can be even better yet. Look around you. Can you not envision how magnificent your castle could someday become? For that reason, I believe your next step should be to travel to the Frostbite Caverns and convene with Ezreal, the god of winter. Ezreal is a noble god who is always eager to work with humans. With his help, we will be able to expand our castle and make Siralim the very best kingdom it can be. And more importantly, Ezreal's knowledge will allow us to reinforce our kingdom's defenses. After all, if, gods forbid, we don't obtain the ultimate nether orb in time, we'll likely need stronger fortifications with which to defend ourselves. Good luck, Tran. So I can go random realm. What happens if I do level 3? Wow, hold on, really? Wow, really? Okay, well, let's go level 3 random realm and see. Like, is it gonna be a mini boss? Is it just a regular level? Okay. Nothing I really want here right now. Let's see, my fortune's at 100%. That appears to be the max. Teleport to a new realm. So now we can go to the Frostbite Caverns. And it doesn't cost me any power to travel to story-based realms. Realm, quest received, God of Frost. Quest to destination, find Ezreal's altar in this realm. You approach Ezreal's altar warily, remembering how startled you were when Aproconix took you by surprise in the Blood Grove. Unsure of what to do to activate the altar, you call out a greeting to Ezreal. It's a little embarrassing since your voice cracks on the last word. No luck. You clear your throat and call out to Ezreal again. You're so worried about your voice cracking again that you unintentionally yell several octaves higher than normal and manage to sound even more ridiculous this time around. Again, no luck. Guess you just have to touch the altar. It worked with Aproconix after all. You clench both sets of cheeks and carefully nudge closer to the altar with your arm outstretched. In what seems like slow motion, the tips of your fingers brush the ankles of Ezreal's statue. Still nothing. You begin to grow impatient. You place both hands on the altar, but still nothing happens. You slap the altar a few times with both hands. Nothing. You try rubbing it. Nope. Suddenly you come up with a brilliant idea. What if you lick the altar? It might just be crazy enough to work. As you open your mouth, your tongue instantly dries out thanks to the cold wind howling throughout the cavern. Better get this over with quickly. Much like a hound eating an ice cream cone, you start at the bottom of the statue's left shoe and lick upward with the flat of your tongue. You didn't manage to get very far. You see, the thing about licking a metal object in the freezing cold is that your tongue is almost guaranteed to get stuck. Greetings, esteemed ruler of Siralim. I am Ezreal, god of winter. To what do I owe the pleasure of your arrival? Oh, what are you doing? Embarrassed beyond comprehension, you explain that you've been seeking Ezreal's guidance to learn how to improve your castle. Ah, well then, you've certainly come to the right place. I'd be honored to teach you what I know about construction. Under normal circumstances, I'd simply give you some materials, explaining how to use them and send you on your way. But alas, just this once, I must ask something of you first. You see, a giant cruncher has eaten through most of my stockpile of materials, and if someone doesn't stop it soon, I won't have anything left to hand out to eager learners such as yourself. Seek out and destroy the cruncher, and I'll be happy to teach you how to expand your castle. Sounds easy enough. Good luck, Tran. I trust that a mage as competent as yourself will have no trouble at all dealing with a meager cruncher. Do you seriously just easy to help me get the tongue unstuck? That you're going to have to cool hard. You plant both teeth in the snow and live all night. Your tongue touches longer than usually is not possible. At long last, you hear the disgusting snapping sound, and your tongue reels back in your mouth. Freedom. You've not earned the right to purchase items from this god yet. Alright, since I didn't go to the castle, are all my gems 60? Yeah. So even though I didn't go back to the castle, just the fact that it traveled through the altar is enough to replenish my gems. As you approach the lonely grave, hands begin to sprout out from the ground. Before long, an army of vicious-looking creatures stands before you. The creatures attack. As you approach the Yeti, the ice encasing it begins to crack. The creature breaks free and attacks. Savage? Okay. Leeching. So it lasts for the rest of the realm, or what? Because I see the Savage Axe icon below my guys now. I guess that's everything here. Favor for no one in particular. Light the campfires in this realm to highlight landmarks for other travelers. Still 100% fortune, even though it's a different god. That's fine. I'm good with that. Little laggy. Probably don't know why it's so laggy right now. Hopefully the recording turns out okay. Whoosh. Wonder what happens if I touch the cemetery stone, the tombstone, when I'm pressed up against the wall. When the north of me is the wall. Let's find out. Wow, 45 unspent perk points. Let's keep leveling up. So I reskilled Reign of Chaos because it's a realm. It's a small map, so I'm just gonna keep putting this in for the time being. There you go. So I have a 16% chance to just attack extra forever and ever and ever. It just sounds really good. So the way my AI, the way I've set up my AI is, if there are no spells they need to cast, they will go into defense. If there are enemies that they are weak to. So for example, the unicorn will defend if they don't need to heal anybody and nobody's dead. They will defend if there's a nature monster. But if they need heal or if someone's dead, they will try to do the best to. Here, I'll show you. Macro. Actually, I can look doing this sheet here. So here we have Vivifier. If any ally has, you know, I should probably put the dead thing. I should probably move that up. So if any ally is dead, test the next line, and then just attack. So that way when they attack, they're supposed to activate their trait, which allows a random ally to be brought back to life. Now this only works for like 10 times or something, but that should be fine by that point, I hope. If any ally has less than 30 health, cast Major Healing. If any ally has less than 60 health, cast Minor Healing. If none of that takes effect, then if there's a nature class enemy, defend. If there are no nature enemies, then just hit the guy with the lowest health. I know that it says that twice, but you notice that one of them is actually affixed or attached to if an ally is dead attack. I'm gonna actually move that up one. There we go. So now reviving will take precedent. So that's why my guys sometimes just defend. I do that because the bat exists just to use this trait, which is after an ally attacks, the bat does extra attack. So it's just like adding a permanent 35 bonus to all my characters. Well, essentially. I mean, this guy does have 97 attack. Actually, that's really impressive. His relic gives him 19% attack from both the sword itself and the amber. That's the way I've set it up. No, their shrine was down here. Find and defeat Myrtle at Realm Depth 6. I mean, we can try it. The oversized turtle is casually snacking what appears to be completely useless debris, most likely the remnants of Azrael's materials. This must be Myrtle. You shake your fist angrily at Myrtle and yell at her to cease her eating immediately. Myrtle slowly turns her head to stare at you. Never one to back down from confrontation, you stubbornly meet her gaze. In fact, today you're feeling extra confident, so you tip your head back and stare down your nose for added effect. Suddenly, Myrtle opens her mouth wide and makes a high-pitched sound while running towards you at surprisingly fast speed. Immediately you turn and run away, allowing your creatures to loyally intercept the attack. It's a careful Myrtle. Its attack is down, intelligence is up. After an enemy is killed, this creature gains 25% of their stats and recovers 35% health. Ouch! Life, death, death. Inflicts cursed. Or resurrect there, resurrect. Do you resurrect? Well, I don't know why. Okay, well, we'll do it with the mummy first then. Cannibalize is supposed to do lots of damage to a same class target, but that was 62. I'm kind of curious how much the Hellhound will do with the dire wolves and the bat taking effect. So, oh, okay. So this blue probably means it's good to attack that. All right, and the red probably means it's bad to attack that. Let's see, chaos and sorcery. Let me look at my notes. I wrote this down. Chaos is better than sorcery, so the red means good in this case. So if I attack this, yes, I kind of, since I had so many death or so many chaos guys, I kind of knew that death would be my weakness, which is why I started setting up chaos stance as one of my macros. It just basically means start protecting yourself more. So yeah, if he attacks this, I guess he's weak to that, so I would probably do less damage. So let's try attacking this guy. 102. Wow. Okay. Let's shield him, and then we're gonna major heal him, and I should probably get a macro the rest of this. Okay, I wondered if holding E would just macro or not. It's not. So that's what Curse does. Alright, let's see if this actually heals me. Once it gets to the Unicorn Vivifier. Okay, well, apparently you shelled that one, so I need to probably work on that. The way I have it set up is shell the guy with the lowest defense, but realistically I should probably make that a lot more in-depth and shell the guy with the lowest health. Okay, that works.
Brilliant, bravo! That was a magnificent fight indeed. Thank you, Tran, for ridding my realm of this menace. Unfortunately, it seems that Myrtle ate all of my materials, so I have none to give you.
Yes, of course not.
But fear not, young Tran. Acquiring materials is the easy part. You obtain plenty of them on your own during your travels, after all. What I am going to give you today is something that far surpasses the value of any physical object. Knowledge.
That sounds a bit corny, but you suppose it's better than nothing.
I will travel back to Siralim ahead of you and imbue Everett's mind with all the knowledge he'll need to help you make Siralim the very best kingdom it can be.
Now that is convenient.
Farewell, my friend. I hope to see you again soon.
Tran, you've returned. You would never believe what just happened. Azrael, yes, the god of winter himself, just appeared before me. He mentioned that, in repayment for your deeds of valor, he would grant me the wisdom and knowledge we need to expand our kingdom. In truth, I know little about what happened next. My vision faltered, and what I believe was only a few moments later, I opened my eyes and Azrael was gone. But my mind has been expanded in ways I never thought possible. I believe we are finally ready to upgrade our castle. Speak with me again when you are ready. Can I see what the next... he probably won't tell me yet. Oops. Fine, I'll speak to Everett. We'll worry about that later. I want to see what the next world is. Maybe if it has an icon or a sound, I could say, oh, that sounds like a death place. I should bring life soldiers. From now on, you can come to me whenever you'd like to start a new project. Projects allow us to add new facilities to our castle, among plenty of other things. First, tell me what kind of project you'd like to take on. After that, you need only gather the required materials from the realms you visit and bring them back here. I will handle the rest. Let's get started on a new project right now. Talk to me, then start the Blacksmith Rank 2 project. You can now take on projects. Projects are used to unlock new game features or reward you with valuable items. In order to complete a project, you must seek out the required items in realms. Each project requires different items, but they can all be found by defeating enemies, completing realm quests, or even fighting them on the ground. Right now, you can only take on one project at a time, but you'll be able to increase this limit later on. Make sure you're always working on as many projects as you can. Greetings, Tran. Would you like to start a new project? Allows you to upgrade your artifacts even further. I mean, sure. You start a new project, Blacksmith Rank 2. Collect the required items from realms and return to Everett when you're finished. Simple enough, isn't that? Together we'll turn Siralim into the best kingdom in all of Rhodia. Come back often to see what new projects I have for you to take on. I believe our next step should be to seek out the technology that will allow us to fuse your creatures together. This newfound power would allow us not only to defend against any incoming attacks from Nex more effectively, but also to fight back against the Kingdom Nex whenever we manage to find him again. The Caustic Reactor is our best bet to learn how fusion works. Seek out Venedin, the god of discord, and convince him to teach us the secrets of fusion.